In this segment, we'll show you how to install the handle tubes, extensions, and cables on your front scoop tractor attachment. We'll start with the lift handle tube, part 16. To install the lift handle tube, first slide the short leg of it onto the index bracket on the scoop attachment. Looking at the scoop attachment from the rear, this is located on the right side of the assembly. Note that the long leg of the lift handle tube faces away from the bucket. Align the two mounting holes in the lift handle tube with the matching holes in the index bracket. Insert two hex bolts, part G, through the holes and secure them in place with nylock nuts, part S. Tighten the nuts, but do not over-tighten. Your next step will be to attach the lift handle tube extension, part 20, to the lift handle tube. Note that the lift handle tube extension and the dump handle tube extension are very similar, so make sure you have the right one. Begin by sliding the lift handle tube extension onto the lift handle tube so that the lift cable faces down. Align the mounting holes in both parts and insert a hex bolt, part I, through the holes and secure it in place with a nylock nut, part U. Tighten the nut, but do not over-tighten. Now you'll install the lift cable. You'll see that there is a hooked end on the cable. Feed this hook into the index rod like you see here and slide the threaded cable adjuster into the notch in the top of the index bracket, placing an adjustment nut on each side of the notch. Adjust the cable adjustment nuts so that when the lift trigger on the cable is squeezed, the bottom of the index rod raises enough to release from the latched position. The index rod should also lower far enough to lock in the latch position when the lift trigger is released. Now, rotate the lift cable along the lift handle tube and secure it in place using 3 cable ties, part PP. With the lift handle tube installed, next you're going to attach the dump handle tube, part 15. Start by inserting the short end of the dump handle tube into the mounting channel of the dump pivot bracket. Note that there are 3 sets of holes that need to be aligned. With the mounting holes all aligned properly, insert hex bolts, part G, through the 2 side holes and the front rear hole. Then thread 3 nylock nuts, part S, onto the bolts and tighten them, taking care not to over-tighten. The final step in this section will be to install the dump handle tube extension. To do this, first slide the dump handle tube extension, part 19, far enough down onto the dump handle tube so that the mounting hole in the extension aligns with the lower mounting hole in the dump handle. Insert a hex bolt, part I, down through the holes and secure it in place using a nylock nut, part U. Tighten the nut, but take care not to over-tighten. Secure the dump cable to the dump handle using the cable ties, part PP.